better start uploading some of these recordings, or they won't ever get uploaded. August 16th, 2024. Uh, so we were talking about outcomes on NFT projects. So one is it goes to the moon, yay, we're rich. Two is meh. We learned how to do it or how not to do it, and go on to the next project. Or a flop. Our assets just sit there and nobody wants to trade them, wants to buy and sell them and stuff. And that's where we start unveiling some of the other parts of uh, the business model. That is, we start trying to give them reasons to buy our product. Again, comic books, music, games, whatever. I mean, it's we're always going to have more projects than we can do at one time. So it has to do really with the working partners we have, and primarily, it would be good if every working partner is capable of being a project manager. Certainly, at least a team leader. Um, so okay, now we've got the ability for production for minting NFTs. Oh yeah, 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 that's right. Okay, so say Zora, the market isn't there yet. Um, I don't think the market cap's at 1 billion yet. It's like 300 million or something. And Avalanche, I was going for. Now that I'm digging a little deeper, might not quite be there yet as a viable market, though I think it's a viable market, um, but not to be the price leader. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So we still have Solana because a lot of these YouTube videos and stuff teach you how to um, do smart contracts for Ethereum. But they claim, and I think my fiber guy claimed this too, if you can your smart contract in Solidity for Ethereum is very easy to migrate to Polygon. It's very easy to migrate to Solana. So Solana and Polygon, where the markets are, Polygon's a hot market because as Ethereum has gotten so fast, I mean so slow, excuse me, the opposite of fast, so slow and expensive, Polygon has been where the NFT markets have gone. And it's very strong, but I don't like it because it's still attached to Ethereum. Thus, Solana, which is coming on very strong, and we could do, and so both ways we do it as an intern exercise with Ethereum because, well, hopefully at that point we're actually got our own test net and we're not in anything live, so we can't screw up. I call it getting your hands dirty. Um, but anyhow, point is, say Zora isn't viable, Avalanche isn't ready for prime time, we can just move up to Solana and mint on Solana. And if we've got that down and things are going well, we can expand into also exploring Polygon. And there's many, many more markets coming up. Immutable X, Arbitrum are two that I like to mention a lot. Um, Possibly Uniswap. And if we can get an intern to do the YouTube thing on creating our own Uniswap clone, right there we've got our own DEX. We've got our own exchange. So we'll just mint to our exchange, and from there we'll distribute. And that exchange comes under the project name, I guess. of Unicorn Mint outlet store, because there's so many ways to monetize, and many of them I've tried over the last 50 years, um, if not the last 25 years. But yeah, at that point, we would want to start analyzing potential fan base and targeting potential fan base and put elements into our products. Now, never lose sight that what makes all this work is scarcity. So yes, somebody can get a comic book somewhere else. $5 is coming to mind. So we could publish our comic books, uh, which is the NFT phenomenon that, yeah, you could make one NFT. It's kind of a hybrid between non-fungible and fungible, if I understand it right. You make one NFT and say, okay, I'm making 1,000 of these. Well, that kind of gets into fungible, because fungible says, then we'd say it's fungible in the sense that one of them's as good as another one of them. And yet it's non-fungible in the sense of scarcity, in that there's only 1,000 of them. And that's all there ever will be unless we configure it differently. So in that scenario, say Prime Comics number 6, and we make an NFT, a single NFT, as I understand it. Would that work though? Or maybe we're back to the same thing like with collections, where you have like 10,000 images in the collection, right? Maybe each one is its own unique NFT. It's just that all these 10,000 of NFTs, instead of having a permutation of different uh, images of a golden retriever, you have like the cover of the comic book, and to interact with the NFT or whatever, you can read the comic book. But it's a unicorn mint comic book. We only released 1,000 of them. And so, you could buy it, read it, and sell it. Buy it for $5, read it, sell it for $30. That kind of dynamics. Um, because see, we also do character development and franchise development. So, yeah, we would want, eventually we'd want our characters like on a coffee mug in the real world, right? That kind of thing. Um, so in character development, we want we want our customers to need or want or desire to know these characters better. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So a lot of opportunity for cross sell there. I think of comic books, like before ads and stuff got put in them. Publishers, the ads publishers would advertise their own stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. You didn't have people paying for full page ads, or send in for those wonderful goggles. Uh, anyhow, so cross sell. So Prime Comics number 6 may have a half page ad pointing to the Limp Noodle number 1, for example. And I related the story of how Harvey Comics think Casper and Wendy the Witch and that kind of stuff. Um, we're putting out so many per month that they would have a full page ad thing for their comics they have on stands that month, and they'd have a thumbnail of like 30 or 40 of these comics that were on the stands, right? So we could do that kind of thing, you know. Oh yeah, I was talking about Unicorn Mint Outlet Store, but I'm almost out of time here. Yeah, so I've got a lot of experience with e-commerce and Amazon and eBay and all that sort of stuff. And the beauty of Web3 is so can we. So the Unicorn Mint outlet store can be an exchange for our tokens, but we can also sell stuff on there like eBay listings and stuff. I still have thousands of dollars worth of eBay inventory that could easily be listed. I won't get into why I don't do more of that these days, but because I'm out of time.